It's the ITP Tires Moose Racing AMA Pro ATV Motocross Championship. You're watching ATVision with coverage of Round 7 of the Tour, the legendary Muddy Creek Raceway in Blountville, Tennessee. Yeah, this place is so well established, the highways even tell you how to get there. And when you do get there, you're greeted with some beautiful sights. This track is not only fun to watch, but also awesome to ride on. Teams and riders pumped up for this, right in the heart of ATV country. And right there, that number 9 machine, the Rockstar Suzuki of Josh Creamer, is the one they're all trying to catch. Some riders like Josh Upperman there have gotten into victory lane as well, but the real stars right now have been the Rockstar Suzuki guys, Dustin Wimmer and Creamer. Can-Am riders trying to go after them. Talented field lined up at the gate here at Muddy Creek. And to give you the action, I'm your host, Jason Wygant, and Krista Watson will, of course, be in the pits and on the podium to give you the scoops on the racetrack. Dustin Wimmer had nailed the $100 ATVriders.com Fast Qualifier Award in practice. Let's see if the champ can get back into victory lane today. Woo, nice move. There's one thing you can say about Josh Upperman, it's that kid gets starts. He nails another $250 MotorcycleUSA.com hole shot and immediately tries to check out on the field on his Baldwin Motorsports PEP Honda. Challenge quickly supplied by John Natale on the Can-Am, and you can see Jeremy Lawson up there in third, now on a Suzuki. Wimmer is fourth, Chad Wienen is fifth. Wimmer wasn't messing around. He knew this was an opportunity to make up points on his teammate Creamer, who was in the back. So here's Wimmer moving up to the number 3 position and going after Natale early on. Lawson still holding strong in the number 4 position. Now note the course layout here at Muddy Creek. Lots of technical jump combinations. That's definitely fun to watch for the fans and fun to air out for the riders. But if someone makes an error and you're battling close like this, there could be trouble ahead. And that's what would happen. Natale would run into engine troubles in midair on a jump. He'd slow, and Wimmer would land on him. Natale was all sorts of shaken up, and Wimmer, with the crash, was way back in the pack. More bad luck for the champ, and even worse luck for the Ironman. Back out front, Lawson on his Walsh Racecraft Suzuki, not messing around. He goes to the inside on Upperman and steals the lead. Side by side they battled. Upperman able to get him back. But at the end of the rhythm lane, it was all going to work out for Lawson, who would emerge in the number 1 spot. And following him through, the big man, Chad Wienen. He has had all sorts of bad luck at the beginning of the season as well. He had the opportunity today with the Suzuki riders in the back to take a Moto win, and there he goes, putting his Can-Am on the inside of Lawson and grabbing the number 1 spot. Wienen has been fast on his Can-Am all season long, and this time he was going to be able to prove it by holding it all the way to the end, winning, unless the number 9 of Creamer, who comes all the way from last place off the start, could continue his charge to the number 1 spot. He could get to third and then challenge Lawson right down to the finish. The white Suzuki and the yellow battling it out. There's Creamer working an inside line, and it pays off. He moves up into second. There wouldn't be enough time to catch this man. Wide open Chad Wienen was wide open in this one, and he made it look easy. Styling over those technical jump sections. Chad Wienen in the books. Moto number 1 winner. Creamer goes from last to second. Lawson in third. And there is Upperman, who would take the whole shot award money and finish 4th. Very happy Jeremy Lawson up on the podium. He worked hard for that one. And Creamer, well, he makes up more points on his teammate Wimmer, who ends up 7th after that crash with Natale. But maybe Chad Wienen could put his machine into victory lane if he could just follow through on what he did in Moto 1 in Moto number 2. The Toyota of Kingsport Southern ATV Nationals here at Muddy Creek. Well, they always have some surprises in the wake for these riders. Let's check out Moto number 2. Well, he was last off the start in Moto 1. He's first off the start in Moto 2. The 9 of Creamer into the lead. And how about Natale back up and running after getting landed on in the number 2 spot early. That's why they call this guy the Iron Man. You've got Wimmer in third, Wienen in 4th. This one is going to be fun to watch. 4 guys who are no strangers to victory lane in ATV motocross. Don't be confused by the machine. It's 2 Suzukis and 2 Can-Ams, even though the colors match. Nice job by Wimmer this time to make the pass on Natale without landing on it. moving him one step closer to trying to make up some of those points that he lost in the first moto to his teammate. Near battle for the overall. Wienen was going to have to pass Creamer to win this one, with Wimmer in the back playing the spoilers role and looking at championship points. And what a battle these three put on. Natale would hold on for a strong fourth, but after that big crash in the first race, he was unable to keep pace with these three. But what a pace they were running. Finally, the dam would burst. Wimmer able to make the move on Wienen. But could he catch his teammate? After all that battling with Wienen, Wimmer got fired up. He was sick and tired of the bad luck, sick and tired of not getting the wins that he worked so hard for during the week, and he started to ratchet it up and close the gap on his teammate Creamer, who no doubt was aware that he didn't need to win the moto to win the overall. So Wimmer is able to make the pass. Creamer is able to maintain second, and he knows as long as he holds off Chad Wienen, he'll win the overall. Wienen does a great job keeping the pressure on down the stretch. But try as they might, no team has been able to stop Suzuki's dominant run of success. The Rockstar boys, well, they've got reason to be partying like rock stars again, because the moto win is going to go to Wimmer, and the overall win is going to go to Creamer. Look at the lead, by the way, that Wimmer was able to open up once he got into the #1 spot. You've got to wonder, once things start to roll in the direction of Dustin Wimmer, can he mount a charge and catch his teammate Creamer in the points? Well, he had much worse luck midway through last season and was still able to come back and win the championship. So you can never count out the heart of a champion. Wimmer wins the moto. Creamer is going to take a distant second and win his third straight overall in ATV Pro Motocross. Wide open Wienen gave it everything he had, but ends up just short of an overall victory. There are your Moto 2 results. What an effort by Natale to grind out a fourth-place finish. Those Can-Am guys are definitely trying to put it through the Suzukis. Maybe they'll get the win at our next event. Let's go down to Krista Watson on the podium.
Dustin, let's start off by talking about your first moto out there. You had some unfortunate luck.
Yeah, John lost power on his motor off the face of a double, and I was in there already, and unfortunately I landed on the back of him and fell off the bike and basically went to last, ran back to my bike, and tried to pick up as many positions as I could.
And you did. You did come back some, but it didn't compare to your second moto. You didn't get the best of the whole shots, but you passed through the pack, and you were in the front before too long.
Yeah, definitely. I definitely had some aggression. Got to get this bad luck bug over and just move on here. I had some good aggression going in the second moto. Chad got by me and got me even more mad, so I put some good laps in and got by Chad and Josh.
Chad, you put together two great motos out there.
Well, this Tennessee heat's really getting to us out here, and we just put everything we had. The Can-Am Motorworks team's working great, and I could be happier, but we're up on this box, and that's better where we've been. And just really, everybody's really putting in an extra effort out there. We had a great race. I mean, Josh was, I was close to him, but I started putting some pressure on, and he just started turning it up a notch. And Dustin came through. He was on a mission and to prove himself after the first moto, and just everybody rode good, clean race, and just really happy right now. We're good.
Josh, today looked like your day. How did it go out there?
Things went really well for me overall. First moto, we had quite a bit of bad luck. A little bit quick of a gate drop. I was sleeping on the gate. What can I say? Came from last to second. Really put on a hard charge. My Rockstar Makita Suzuki bike. It was working amazing out there this weekend. Track conditions were good. Mother Nature's been really well to us this year. But this is the third win in a row. I couldn't be happier right now. I got to have, I'd say, at least a 24-point lead on Dustin. So, I'm really happy going into round number 7. Just hopefully we can keep up here on the box. This is 7th time on the podium this year, and I couldn't be happier. My bike's working awesome. The team's awesome. It's a great year so far.
Well, there's no doubt the team and rider combination for Josh Creamer gelling. He now has a 20-point lead over Dustin Wimmer. Wienen now up to third. Our next Motosode will have your questions and the riders' answers. And then we'll go to Pleasure Valley on July 3rd and 4th, just outside of Johnstown, Pennsylvania. Thanks for watching ATVision. For Krista Watson, I'm Jason Wygant.